Yuan, where are you? Jungkook's deep voice echoed through the house. He is coming downstairs, his bare feet padding against the floor. Here, Yuan called out from the kitchen, her voice carrying a soft warmth. He was still in his nightsuit, the fabric slightly crumpled from sleep. Jungkook walked in, his eyes landing on her. She stood by the counter, cutting vegetables, her hair slightly messy from sleep. He stood behind her, pressing his chest against her back and lowering his head to nuzzle into the crook of her neck. Yuan tensed for a moment, the knife in her hand stilling as a wave of goosebumps ran through her body. Why did you leave me in the bed alone? His voice was low, raspy from sleep, his lips brushing against her skin. Yuan shuddered. She poured a glass of water for him and handing him the glass. It's your off day. I didn't want to disturb you. He didn't take the glass, instead buried his face in her hair, inhaling deeply as if the scent alone brought him peace. I'm not talking about that. Why did you leave without giving me my morning kiss? Yuan turned around, finally facing him, her brows furrowing as she looked up. I think your head hit something, she teased. I have been noticing it for the last few days. Your body's been switching into this romantic husband mode, huh? We have never exchanged morning kisses before. Jungkook juggled, suddenly gripping her waist, he effortlessly lifting her onto the kitchen counter. Yuan gasped, her hand instinctively gripping his shoulder as he leaned in, his face just inches away from hers. I told you, you worked me around your finger, Yuan. His eyes flickered to her lips, his voice dipping into a whiskey tone. And we can start morning kisses from now on. Yuan bit her lips, suddenly feeling nervous under his intense gaze. She looked everywhere but at him, her fingers fidgeting against his shoulders. Put me down, Koo, she stammered, attempting to push against his chest. But Jungkook only smirked, his arms wrapping around her waist, pulling her ever closer until their bodies were flashed against each other. Not before I get my morning kiss, he murmured. Later, not now, I am. Looks like I will have to take it myself, Jungkook interrupted, his voice dark with amusement. Before she could protest, his lips brushed against hers, stealing the words right out of her mouth. Yuan's eyes widened, shock freezing her for a moment, but the second he deepened the kiss, she lost herself in it. He made her legs work around his torso, his lips moved against hers, slow at first, teasing, but when Yuan finally melted into him, her fingers dangling into his hair, the kiss turned intense, hungry, passionate. The world around them faded. There was only the warmth of his body, the taste of him, the way his hand gripped her like he never wanted to let go. By the time they pulled away, breathless and dazed, they joined their head together. Yuan's mind was spinning. She had never expected their first official kiss to turn out like this, in the kitchen, messy but intense. Unne is my breakfast. Yuan's eyes widened in horror. She shoved Jungkook away with her all strength, making him stumble back 5 steps. She quickly jumped off the counter, her face burning. Jungkook groaned mentally. God, why I am always in the right place at the wrong time. Please give me a handsome man or I swear I will die single, she said dramatically, throwing her hands in the air. Jungkook rolled his eyes. Why didn't mom take her dustbin with her from shopping today, Yuan? Before Yuan could ever react, she gasped. Excuse me, how dare you call me that? I was talking to my wife, not you. Jeolla crossed her arms. Yes, talking like a coconut head.